We're tracking a lighter snowfall for later today and tonight, and a bigger snowfall potentially for southern Minnesota Friday, followed by a frigid weekend. So our next system is trying slowly but surely to fill in a swath of snow across western Minnesota. We still have some dry air in the mid-level, so you'll see some snowflakes flying around, then it'll stop, but gradually this is a process of moistening up the atmosphere. Most of the snow will fall this evening into the overnight, and it is going to be relatively light here in southern Minnesota and more prolonged in the northern part of the state where they'll see a little bit more. But the North Shore really is going to be the significant winner out of this snowfall because of a northeast wind off the lake really helping to push some lake enhancement. Those winds will be increasing off the relatively warm waters of Lake Superior into that cold air, and some of the higher terrain places like Isabella, Finland, could see as much as 10 inches of snow over the next 24 to 36 hours. So that'll be the jackpot there. But even Duluth getting in on a little bit of that. In Silver Bay, two harbors, but you get into central southern Minnesota, we're looking at under an inch of snow, probably a dusting to a half inch for the Twin Cities area today and tonight, just enough to be a bit of a nuisance. But then we are watching this Friday system because some of the models are spreading that snow further north. This is one of such model, and this is not a forecast, but this is the outlier at this point, but it is producing a significant snowfall into the Twin Cities, potentially. That system is moving over the Rockies right now. It's going to redevelop in the south, a panhandle hooker, we call it, across Texas and Oklahoma, and then we'll develop significant snow to Iowa, southern Wisconsin, but we may be a northern edge beneficiary of that system. It looks like we will see some snow at least Thursday night into Friday. Friday night probably wrapping up early Saturday. Now, the significant snow does look to stay to the south and southeast if we look at the consensus of the models right now. But again, some of our gridded models are showing a little bit more snowfall further north. You can see a couple of those, and then some are still pushing it further south. So we'll see how this pans out. We're going to need some more model data later today, but it is possible that we could see more than a couple of inches of snow, even in the Twin Cities, out of that system. That would be the most significant one of the week for us. Still in the 20s today, pretty much statewide. Not looking at that frigid air just yet, but as we head into the weekend, it will. High of about 10 only in the Twin Cities, sub-zero Saturday, and then Sunday, we're looking at statewide struggling to get to zero. I think most of northern and western Minnesota stays below zero, and of course the overnight lows are going to be the coldest. Saturday morning, still probably above zero in the Twin Cities, sub-zero north and west, but then early Sunday and early Monday, we're talking well below zero statewide, teens below northern and western Minnesota. I think it's going to get hard for us to get past 10 below zero in the Twin Cities, but outside of the urban heat island, it will be probably close to 10 below zero or colder, and then wind chills are going to be pretty brutal here, especially early Sunday. 20 to 35 below zero is what it will feel like, so just sleep in. There's really no point. Monday morning, too, will be pretty cold, so we'll see if that's worthy to close schools, but I bet there will be some delays or cancellations Monday morning due to just the cold. 29 today, low 20 still tomorrow. We'll see those snow showers wrap up early, but then redevelop Thursday night into Friday potentially. And again, we're going to have to keep our eye on a potential more significant snowfall for southern Minnesota Friday and early Saturday, followed by cold. The wind will kick in Friday. And yeah, it is going to be a cold weekend into early next week before we see temperatures rebound towards more seasonable, normal levels, probably by the end of next week.